Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a Golden State Warriors Giannis Antetokounmpo rebuild in NBA 2K26. So apparently the Golden State Warriors are a team that Giannis would potentially want to go to, obviously pairing up with Stephen Curry. Now, I honestly think it would make some sense. I feel the Warriors have at least a solid trade package to offer. Obviously, the Warriors have been keeping their young players in the first-round picks for a minute, just in case a player like Giannis became available. And he actually, he's available for a trade right now, as we all know. So, honestly, I think this could be a trade package that the Warriors would surrender. I feel like the Warriors will literally give up anything, obviously, outside of Stephen Curry, for Giannis Antetokounmpo to pair him up with Stephen Curry. I think they give up anything to get him. Apparently, they're putting all their first-round picks in the table, all their young players to get Giannis. So here's a trade that I came up with. Basically, we're trading Jimmy Butler. He's obviously hurt for the season, a torn ACL. I'll put the injury back on him, but 2K is when you trade injured players, so we're going to have to uninjure him, then injure him again, unfortunately, once he goes to the bus. But the trade is going to be Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Kuminga, Brandon Pajemski, Moses Moody, and it's more unprotected first-round picks. They have all their picks to trade, obviously. So what I'm thinking of is we're going to trade our 2026 pick, our 2028 pick, our 2030 pick, and our 2032 pick to get Giannis in the Bay. And I honestly think this would be a solid package, honestly. So I'm going to offer this, and we're going to use trade ride, and basically we're getting Giannis back in return, Kyle Kuzma, the Nasic, and then Jericho Sims. So we're going to make the trade work. They do decline it, which I guess makes sense. We're going to make this go through. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them my 2030 pick as well, because that's probably was going to have to be involved to get a superstar like Giannis. I think the Bucks, they would probably want every single first round pick. So man, they even have a second round pick to trade. So let's just say we take on Amir Coffee, or I'll figure out a way. Just give me a second. Let's just act like we're sending Sims back. That doesn't matter too much. I'm giving them my 2030 picks. I feel that's what's going to be involved in a trade, basically. So just doing that. And then, yeah, going to throw our trade around just like that. We got Stephen Curry and Giannis paired together in Golden State. Another Giannis rebuild, I know, but he has been, honestly, the only thing that's really been interesting around this trade deadline. I'm going to say absolutely no trades have happened so far other than Trae Young, obviously. But just like that, this is a great deal. We obviously get to keep Draymond as well. Horford, Kuminga's finally gone. Get, I guess, a solid role player in Kyle Kuzma. So we're obviously going to have to build off this team in the offseason. But this gives Stephen Curry a legitimate shot for the next maybe 3 years, 4 years to get a ring in Golden State. I also see Minnesota as well. I think I want to do one more Giannis rebuild with one team. One more, and that'll probably be it. Just one more. And I'm thinking about Minnesota or Portland. Like one of those teams. I don't know if he would accept the trade to Portland, though. But, all right, so your new rotation is going to be Stephen Curry, Buddy Hield. Obviously, think we switch this to where, well, I mean, I don't know how we're going to start Draymond Green in this scenario. I guess he had to start as center. Let's move Giannis to small forward for a year, which I think we can do that. So, sure, let's move Giannis to small forward, and we'll have to figure out how this will look in the offseason. So, your rotation is going to be Stephen Curry, Buddy Hield, Giannis, Draymond, Horford, Kyle Kuzma. Then we got DeAnthony Melton, Quinn Post, Will Richard, and we'll go 9 rotation, just run this. Seth Curry's injured. But, yeah, I think this is actually a solid rotation. Do I think this team can win a championship? I mean, possibly. Giannis going to be small for them, moves up to a 98 overall. Whoever trades for him, obviously, he'll still be dealing with that calf injury. So, either way, he won't be back immediately. But that's the trade we're doing. The Warriors are 27 and 22 in the season. This gives the Warriors a legit shot of winning the NBA championship. Season, SGA wins the MVP. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. Hami Hawkins, 6 men, defensive player on the wing, most Rugal and Iman Kita, Hutch Brandon, Jalen Brown, coaching on Jay Bickerstaff, Zach going to Cedric Cartwright, aka me. He's an All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. But at the end of the season, we finished off as a 4th seed in the Western Conference. And, yeah, we have, so 42 52 and 30 on the season. So we're a couple games away from the number 1 seed if we want to. So we definitely did turn the season around from the play-in to a top seed. Had about 30 from Giannis. Unfortunately, did not play over 65 games, who's not eligible for any awards. I don't think that's a possibility anyway with his new injury as well. 27 from Stephen Curry, so he's still playing at a, obviously, all-time level. 14 from Kyle Kuzma. He's even though he played good for us, he is somebody that we will use in the offseason to make a trade. 10 from Seth Curry. We got about 10 from DeAnthony Melton. He's out with a torn hamstring. 4 to 6 weeks. 10 from Buddy Hield, 7 from Quinn Post. Aaron Gordon literally just got hurt with a hamstring strain, and his was 4 to 6 weeks. So I can't even imagine what a torn hamstring would feel like, or how bad that would be. I think that would be a couple of months, right? 6 from Will Richards, 6 from Draymond Green, 5 from Al Horford, 5 from Pat Spencer. But yeah, all around, really good stuff, with the team we're rolling with right now. I'm going to run an 8-minute rotation, trick this bench utilization down. It's like a 25. This bench probably is going to be great throughout this video. It's been a minute since I got a championship as well, so hopefully this is the year they want to bench Draymond. But we got the San Antonio Spurs in round one. So the Spurs have Fox, Johnson, Vassell, Sohan, Wemby, Harper, Luke Cornett, Julian Champagnie, Harrison Barnes, Kelly Olynyk, Lindy Waters, Carter Bryant just got accepted into the dunk contest, as well as Jackson Hayes. So against the San Antonio Spurs, we are going to go and lose in 5. We just didn't have the firepower to beat the Spurs, unfortunately. We're without one player, and that was Melton. That's really it. But I feel we still could have got it done one time. But it's okay. What we need to do in the offseason is upgrade this team. It sucks that we didn't even get past round one. But I feel like this year we have to go all in on this roster for Steph Curry, right? So Al Horford is going to retire, which I think that's the plan for him anyway. So actually, I'm going to let him retire. I think that's a plan for him, actually, to retire after the season. But heading into the draft lottery, we are going to be, so I fixed all the draft picks. We don't have to worry about that. Our pick is going to go to Milwaukee this year, as it's going to finish with the number, Golden State number 25. Steve Kerr's model will keep, obviously. Couldn't imagine how we'll feel about coaching both Giannis and Curry, but all right, we obviously need a whole bench now. It'll be tough. We need a starting center. And yeah, I don't even know if Draymond will be a starter next year, knowing how bad he's going to regress. So yeah, this will be a tough offseason. We have at least a second-round pick to work with. No, we don't have anything. Or even check it. Okay, we don't have a second-round pick to work with. But team player options, Draymond Green is somebody that will accept this right as expected. Jackson Davis, we need all the center depth we can use. We'll accept. I'm not going to extend any, actually, Pat Spencer. I feel like some of the Warriors fans will want back. So I will extend him, and I will also extend Quinn Post, I guess. So heading into free agency, I think we will make a trade here. We got Austin Reeves. Obviously, don't have the money for that. Has a big offer from the Bulls coming in. So, okay. But Guy Santos is the only free we have to worry about. He's 24 years old, 35% from 3. Like, I wouldn't mind him back on a minimum, but at the same time, we only have a lot of roster spots to offer. So I think we will use, I know it might sound crazy, but to get a championship here, Draymond will be on the table for a trade. Kyle Kuzma will also be in the table for a trade. But somebody is most likely getting traded here is both Kyle Kuzma and Buddy Hield for at least a starting caliber center that can play next to Giannis. And I don't even know if we keep him at small forward without the video. This will be tough, but I think we can still do this. I wonder if there's any way we get an athletic, like, lob threat, rim protecting type of guy like Nick Claxton. His floor spacing wouldn't be great, obviously, but I'm interested in doing this because him and Kuzma's contract match pretty well. So Claxton right now is on the top of the list. Somebody actually have interest in real life as well. Go get Miles Turner, but at this point, just Jared Allen as well, somebody I was looking at, but I think he would cost the first round pick, and at the moment, we just don't have that to offer. We traded everything for Giannis, but I mean, it's not out there a possibility. Like, we can trade this, can't trade back-to-back picks. So, yeah, we'd have to 100% wait on this. Could we trade it? Actually, now I think about it. I have to trade in between. So I think another pick opens up in the future. So, actually, I'll just wait. It's fine with me. I don't think there's a way, though. Like, we can trade him and Buddy Hield, sure. I think a first-round pick on top of that would get it done. I'll offer this, see what they say. I just don't think they'll take contracts with Jared Allen. That's what I'm thinking of. So even if they do agree, I don't think they should agree to this anyway. They don't. Okay. So Nick Claxton makes sense here. Will we be able to get Claxton without a first round pick? Honestly, I'm hoping. I'm hoping this is enough to get it done. I don't think it is. Wow, the Nets are never agreeing to that in real life. But we got Nick Claxton on the team with just contracts. Maybe if they're that desperate to get off him. So Nick Claxton, welcome to the team. Maybe if he wants out or something, I don't know. But welcome to the team, Nick Claxton. I don't know how good the floor spacing would be. I mean, Draymond isn't a bad shooter. Just isn't a good 3-point percentage shooter, I should say. I think we might get okay, we'll have to figure out this bench now. So there's Brandon Williams, there's Malik Beasley, there's Jordan Miller. So we can take a shot on a 26-year-old Jordan Miller, 10.3% from 3 for the Clippers. So someone I have interest in. Sure, and then we need a backup center as well. So we have a lot to do here. So honestly, sounding like Marvin Bagley, Darren Sharp, I signed him in the last video. I'm going to try not to do it again this time. although he'd be nice. Jock Landale's been playing pretty good for the Memphis Grizzlies. So, overall, wouldn't mind him to the minimum. Yeah, we get him for the minimum, we'll take that. So we get our backup center, and then Brandon Williams, Dennis Jenkins, Caleb Love. Like, if the Blazers don't bring him back, which I'm pretty sure they will, though. Ryan Nimhard, a bunch of two-way contracts sitting here. Malik Beasley, so we can sign another shooter from this team, which might not be the worst addition. So I know Jordan Goodwin's a pretty good player. Duncan Robinson. Could we get Beasley for the minimum? I could. So that'll be our three offers. And then I'll see if I can get Jordan Miller as well. I don't know if we'll be able to, though. Jalen Wells is sitting here. They cut him. But, all right, let me just submit these offers first. So we do get those guys. So we get the three of these guys, which will help this out a little bit more. And then Jordan Miller, somebody I have interest in. He has an offer from the Celtics, but I think he'd choose us. We'll see if we get him on this team. He'd be a solid wing for us off the bench, I guess. So we'll offer, and then they do not match it. Just like that, we get some help. So Malik Beasley and Jordan going to be our shooting guard rotation. Jordan Miller, well, actually, we might slide this around to where, yeah, it'll be slid around 100%. And then we do need some more power forward, a point guard. We have still a lot more to go. So Craig Porter, like Bruce Brown, Pat Spencer, just bring him back into backup point guard, Dinwiddie. But, signing Scottie Pippen at this point wouldn't be bad. And then third string center wise, we will need it. Like Christian Coloco, sure, he would be I just don't have enough money for him. Kleba, no, I'm good on that. Kevon Looney, we could bring Looney back to the Bay, so sure, give me Looney. And then we'll sign those two guys. So Looney signs, Scottie Pippen signs. Right now we have about 11 players in our team, so just trying to fill out the roster the best way we can. Then signing like another forward or two wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So Harrison Barnes, Alex Caruso, but I'm afraid he's going to regress. He's 100% going to regress, so I'm not going to waste my time on that. So Barnes, Kendrick Williams, Watford. So, like, Watford is probably somehow stay the same overall. If we sign to the minimum, another minimum contract, then I'd want probably, well, Post is still going to be here. So, I would want probably Quinn Post back and Guy Santos. The rest of these guys can go, honestly. So, Quinn Post and Guy Santos for the last spots on this roster. And then we will be good on that. Anybody we could sign here? So, Sexton is still senior. Would be a great addition off the bench. But, fortunately, we don't have enough money for that. There's Huff, but I think we just go ahead and go to Kuminga. Looks like they opted out of his team option. The Bucks in Eastern year as a free agent. There's still some guys here that we can honestly go after, but I think we'll just leave it on that. Yeah, so Quinn Post will come back. Santos will come back. Giannis is up one overall. Claxton is up one. Will Richard is up three. Jordan Miller is up. And I don't see Draymond. He's down to 75. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I just think if we want to make this team better, he might be somebody who uses the deadline. Like I said, I don't know if we'll have any picks after that, if we have any available table first round picks. Like I said, everything went to Giannis, all of our assets, which is not bad. But like I said, whoever trades for Giannis, like, they probably won't have the most confident roster because when you trade for somebody like him, you're trading basically half of your team. Obviously, instead of the Luka Doncic trade, Luka would have literally been the same scenario. But obviously, he went for basically nothing like how what Giannis was about to go for. So I'll fix the starting five and how I think it should look. And yeah, I'll do that really quickly. Something like this. So Stephen Curry, Will Richard. It was either going to be Jordan Goodwin or Jordan Miller. So I decided to start Goodwin. I guess it's fine. So Curry, Will Richard, Goodwin, Giannis, Claxton, Jordan Miller, Jock Landale, Malik Beasley, Scottie Pippen, Trent Watford. That's your 10-man rotation. So Draymond's gone to the point where he's not even getting playing time. So I think mutually he'd have to go, honestly. So on both sides, if he's not playing, and this is not going to work for here. But last we have, these guys that can at least carry the scoring load. So Giannis and Steph. The third guy, I don't know who's going to be. I guess we'll just see the third guys at the deadline, and we'll just go from there. So far, it looks like Jordan Miller's down against. We're 4-1. I'll probably see that with the Draymond Green trade at the deadline. I just don't know who'd want him in his wait, isn't it expiring? Well, let me see one thing. Is this an expiring contract that we have in our hands? Oh yeah, it is because he had a player option. Okay, this is an expiring contract. Okay, so we use that at the deadline, and I'll see you guys there. Trade lines for 31-19 on the season. Loki, I'm liking these trades for Draymond Green right now. So I'm liking this one retrade Draymond and a pick for Keegan Murray. Honestly, Keegan Murray, like I said, if the Kings want to get off him for an expiring contract, we can take him on. Honestly, I'm fine with taking on him. I feel like he'd be a lot better with the Warriors, and they had interest in him prior. They tried to trade him for Kuminga. That obviously didn't work out, but this would be the way. This Laker trade is pretty interesting as well. We get Gillespie and Vucevic. We'd have to trade two first, and I don't want to do that. Never mind. DeAndre Hunter, but I think the trade makes some sense. We get a real wing that could play for us. The Kings get off his contract. This $140 million contract, and this could also be a contract we use in the future for a trade. I wonder if we can get it without a first round pick. That's not possible, is it though? No, they'll give me a first. Okay, if we trade a second, they give me a second round pick back in return, an earlier second round pick, so we can draft with it. I mean, I guess like this won't matter. We're just swapping seconds, so you know what? Sure, we'll do it. So all right. Okay, so now what we got now is we got Keegan Murray starting for us at small forward. So we get that 3-and-D wing that we needed, something like that. We're starting him at small forward, so we'll absolutely take that. Just like that. Got Stephen Curry, Will Richard. So yeah, Keegan Murray, Giannis, Class, and that makes the spacing so much better. I'm comfortable with that. Jordan Miller, Jock Landale, Goodwin, Malik Beasley, and Scottie Pippen. There's a 9-man rotation. So this will obviously shrinking out the deadline. But we have probably an 8-man rotation that could play for us in the playoffs. So I'm cool with that. I'm trying to get playoff players here. So we'll absolutely take that. Keegan Murray's a great addition at the trading line. We're 31-19 on the season. I mean, let's keep it up. We're the 3rd seed in the West. Let's keep winning games. Okay, so just like that, Victor Wembanyama wins the MVP. Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year in Dallas. Wow.
Young, Jalen Brunson, Jordan Poole, Zach LaVine, and Jordan Clarkson have in common. They're all guards.
Wemby wins the MVP. Peterson, Rookie of the Year in Dallas. DeBanza, 6 men. Got 2 rookies winning an award here. Defensive player going to Wembanyama. Most player going to Reza Shea. Clutch player going to Shea. Coach, you're going to Mike Brown, and I won Executive of the Year back-to-back years after 2 good trades. Giannis made All-NBA first team. Stephen Curry made All-NBA third team. Giannis made All-Defensive first team. And then he's All-Defensive second team, All-Rookie first team, All-Rookie second team. So, at the end of the season, we ended up being the number 3 seed in the West. We got the Rockets in round 1, so 51-31 this time. Player stats, we had about 28.5 from Giannis. He was a lot more healthy. 26 from Stephen Curry, 12 from Keegan Murray. He shot about 38% from 3. So continue this up, and he will be a starting small forward for us for the remainder of the video. Jordan Miller is our fourth last. I do want to upgrade this bench somehow. He averaged 10 points, 29% from 3. He's a 3-point sniper, but shot 29% from 3. Yeah, okay, man. He can't be our 6th man though. 9 from Nick Claxton, 8 from Will Richard, 8 from Scottie Pippen, 7 from Jordan Goodwin, 7 from Malik Beasley, 6 from Landale, 6.5 from Wofford. But yeah, we can see what's going to happen here as you know we're matched up with a tough Rockets team. Landale is hurt right now as we speak. He'll be out for 2 to 4 weeks. He might enter himself back in the rotation when he's healthy though. But okay. Houston has Ahmed Thompson, Tari Eason, KD, Jabari, Şengün, Capella, Fred VanVleet's back. They have Chris Murray, so we got a Keegan versus Chris matchup here. And they are missing Reed Shepherd, so I don't know how long he is out for. I guess we're about to see. And he will be out for... Reed Shepherd is out for 6 to 8 weeks with a torn MCL. He was averaging 18.37%. That was a big loss for them. So against Houston, we are going to go ahead and beat them at 5. And just like that, we're in the second round. As we got the Pelicans. So the Pelicans have Fears, Murphy. They signed Cruz, went down to a 75. So I was correct. He's averaging 10 points in the playoffs. So Zion Williamson, Derek Queen, DeJounte Murray, Sadiq Bey, Yves Missy, Jordan Poole, Cole Anthony, Jose Alvarado, Micah Pivy. And then they have Herbert Jones. But he is injured for them. So we're facing another injured team. Not just say Giannis injured. Fears actually banged up with a bruised hip. He's going to play through it. Herb Jones won't play through a twisted right knee, though, so that's their best defender out. But what did our team say, bro? Strained hip. He won't be 100% healthy until 4th week. I was going to play through that strained hip, but not great. Not great having Giannis at least remotely, hurting. It's not great. Landale did re-enter himself back in rotation like God said he would, but got our backup center back. At least we get some size depth with Giannis being a little hurt. But game 1 will go to us. Game 2 will go to us. Game 3 will go to us, and we are going to sweep them. So kind of knew that was going to be a pretty easy game there, but now we got the San Antonio Spurs. So we lost this team last year. We're seeking revenge. So Fox, Johnson, Vassell, Sohan, Wimby, Harper, Robert Williams, Julian Champagne, Carter Bryant, Braden, and they're missing Stephon Castle. So what a huge loss for them. They are missing. So Giannis is about 1 to 2 weeks away. The Spurs, on the other hand, if I can get to them, okay. Castle's out for the season on a fractured leg. I mean, that's huge for us, even though he wasn't doing much for them on the season. So maybe he won't even do nothing. Mullins will also be out with a broken right ankle. Was he starting in place? No, he wasn't. He was a rotational player. They're missing 2 of their guards. So yeah, we'll see if we can get this done. Obviously, we're gonna take game one. We're gonna take game two. Could we take game three while hopping in the simcast? So Giannis, is he almost back to being healthy? So Jordan Miller got injured, but he's gonna play through this. Okay. All right, time to see. So you have a bunch of guys that are just playing through injuries right now. But like I said, right now the goal is to see if we can win this game and go up 3-0 on the Spurs team. It's a close one. I think we did 113 to 105. 37 from Stephen Curry. Don't forget about this. Man's averaging 33 in the playoffs at the age of 39. So it's absolutely insane. I don't know if he retires after this season, but if he does, it will be a great way to end this video off, man. And that we can build around Giannis and whoever else we get. So, and it looks like so far we're not gonna sweep them yet. Yeah, we're not gonna sweep them yet. We're gonna lose this one. So I'm not mad. Like I said, they have to win a bunch more games. Even I'm not gonna lie, I'll start being scared if we lose this game. If we lose this game, maybe we could hit the panic button a little bit. But so far, we can come back into this game. We did for a minute, but they ran away with it in the fourth quarter. So 128 to 110. Gonna lose. I'm not liking this. 48 from Wimby, 32 from Fox. Okay, game six coming up here. If we choke a 3-0 lead, man, in Golden State, so anything can happen right now. We have a strong lead in the third. They're gonna probably come back into it though. Just keep this lead, and it looks like we are. We're gonna win 105 to 89, and just like that, we're gonna win. Giannis, Western Conference Finals MVP. We're playing the New York Knicks with Jalen Brunson, so another team that he could potentially go to the Knicks. So Brunson, McHale, OG, Mohamed Daiwera starting at power forward. Carl Anthony Towns, Mal McBride, Mitchell Robinson, Ben Simmons, Kolek, Yabusele. So they are missing. I'm going to miss somebody with Josh Hart. So Josh Hart, who person they're missing, he is a starting player for them. Brunson is also -4 with a strained hip, so should affect him. He will be out for 1 to 2 weeks. They're missing their starting power forward for 1 to 2 weeks. But here we go. Giannis is, basically fully healthy at this point. But here we go. Game one against the Knicks. We're gonna take game two. We're gonna take game three. We're gonna take in game four. We're gonna get the clean sweep, and just like that, Giannis wins the Finals MVP. And just like that, and just year number two, Steph and Giannis gets the championship. Warriors go all in for this man. Keegan Murray, that the trade line was looking kind of good. I'm surprised we were able to pull that one off. That definitely helped us out. Keegan Murray averaged 15 points, 48% from three in the playoffs. Yeah, obviously in 2K on a good roster trying around him, he plays good. Now here's the question. Do we want to have Stephen Curry retire on that championship? Do we want to run it back with him? I kind of want to run it another year with him. It's one last season. It would be nice to end this off with a championship in year 5. I don't think he'd retire. I don't really think he would. I think he might go at least till he's 40. So I'm going to override that. Actually, we can't. We already did. Oh, no, we gave him a fair. I did not give him a farewell tour. I know that. Well, it's okay because I know exactly how to get him back. So we'll get him back. So Kevon Looney, I know I signed you, but you're about to turn into the best shooter of all time by importing my player. So we're gonna import his player DNA. We'll have him have the same. So I have 2 Stephen Curry. Actually, he was a free agent anyway. So I guess we'll just read that. The stats aren't there, but Steph Curry is really still here. So yeah, if everything goes right, this should work. It's been a minute since I've done this, but a funny thing is, I think the last time I did that was when we rebuilt the Warriors. But all right, Steph Curry is back, so heading into the draft lottery. The Sacramento Kings will finally get some lottery luck, or finally get something, at least have their franchise happy. So they'll get the #1 overall pick in the draft. But like I said, we have a 2nd-round pick in the draft. So yeah, I think we drafted this one, run another year back with Curry, and then we'll see if we can get another ring with him. So Dylan Mingo, which I guess is somebody will take. So Dylan Mingo, 6'5" point guard from Washington. Giannis is somebody we will go at. He's going to decline his player option, although I think he should and will come back with his team. It's literally rebuild is literally based around him. Like, we're not going to lose him, even if he does go back to the Bucks, which will never happen. We're going to have to offer him the bag, which I did this last time, to make sure he chooses us, and he does. So, obviously, you don't know why the Bucks even bothered offering the bag. I guess that kind of forced them to jam leave and trade override, but Stephen Curry, goodness, okay. Did he sign? He did. Well, I'm going to get Stephen Curry back. He didn't say out the bird rights because he's really Kevon Looney, but he's not. I don't know, but we'll have to bring back Stephen Curry now. Is he going to fall out of free agency? Then can I offer him something? I guess we'll see. So will Steph Curry fall? Damn it. Okay. Let's see if he falls out of free agency. He does. Okay, now I can offer him something, right? So yeah, he's only so I guess he's willing to take a pay cut. So yeah, pay cut Stephen Curry, sure. So how much money is he getting? So 25 million 1 year is his best year. Obviously, if he's willing to take a pay cut, we'll go ahead and offer him the pay cut. So we'll offer him like a 1+1 deal with a player option, so something like that. And then Stephen Curry will return to the Golden State Warriors on a massive pay cut than he did last time. So to give our team some salary flexibility, Stephen Curry takes a pay cut to remain a Golden State Warrior, and that's exactly what he does. Now we have some flexibility. So W, Steph Curry, man. All right. So it's like that. So yeah, I think we all know why he took that pay cut though. But yeah, Steph Curry, Dylan Mingo. So we need to figure out this. We need a backup center, backup power forward, we need everything. So let me go ahead and get to work. So Reed Shepard is here. For some reason, the Rockets released him. Trey Jones is an 80 overall backup point guard. There's Nick Smith Jr. It could be a great scorer off the bench. Dante DiVincenzo, Davion Williams. So I'll try to see what I can do. Dama, Jalen Smith, and Jake LaRavia. If he chooses us at all, I offered him the minimum though, so he might not. Oh, he does. We get Jake LaRavia here, and just like that, we got Steph Curry, Mingo. I move or Miller to shooting guard. Have that. All we need now, we got our backup center, I guess. So I guess we can sign some extra depths like Davion Mitchell is still for the backup point guard spot, which I guess wouldn't be a bad get. So sure, give me Davion Mitchell. I could still, I don't know, we could still offer the biennial exception. Would offer more money to a center, but I think we signed at the urchin how you usually do. So the dunk contest new guy, Jackson Abel, will bring him in. We'll bring in Davion Mitchell as well, and then we'll sign like Torian Prince, I guess, for depth. So that's it. So all we're gonna do here. Everybody else will probably be renounced, and just like that, we have a full rotation, 13 players. See if you could fill the last guy. But yeah, we'll do that. Regression going on here. Giannis is going down 1, I guess. Curry's going up +20 because we turned him into Kevon Looney. Rogers is going up 3. Keegan Murray's going up 3, moving to small forward. That's probably why. Jordan Miller's going up 1. We got Davion Mitchell going down. Torian Prince going down. But other than that, it is still really good rotation. We'll put in this 2028 draft class, and I'll see you guys in the rotation heading into year number 3, aka the final season here. Second, we're running a perimeter-centric system. Actually, we could be a really better system at balance. I didn't even see this. We can be almost a full 5-star at balance. So yeah, that's a no-brainer. We're going to change his proficiency to balance system, and that'll make us a way better team. Even though we almost be a full 5-star, who doesn't fit this system? That doesn't make it a full 5-star. So Curry fits it fully. Giannis fits it fully. I guess. Oh, I mean, I guess those 3 guys, but that makes sense. But okay, what do we got here? We got Curry, Will Richard, Keegan Murray, Giannis Claxton, Santi Aldama, Jordan Miller, Jake LaRavia, and then we're gonna run like a 9 to 10 man rotation, I guess, to get the last 2 guys off the bench. It'll be Jalen Smith and Davion Mitchell, and I'll see you guys now at the end of this season. This team still looks really good. Wins the MVP, but at the end of this season, we finished off as a number 1 seed once again. Player stats or standings wise, we finished 62 and 62 and 20, number 1 seed in the West, best season we had yet. Offensive rating, we're number 1. Defensive rating, we're number 3. So you love to see that. Defense and offense is incredible. And of course, we're met with this Giannis injury heading into the playoffs. So he'll be out 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, so we're gonna have him for about a month. 25 from Curry, 11 from Jordan Miller, 11 from Keegan Murray, 10.5 Mel Dama, 9 from Will Richard. He played all 82. Ravio and 9. He shot 20. Oh, okay. 8 from Jalen Smith, 8 from Claxton, 5 from Trent, 5 from Mitchell, 3 from Hayes, 2 from Prince. But yeah, time to see what we can go ahead and do here without Giannis for at least like 1 or 2 series. We're gonna go a man rotation. Mitchell's cold in the rotation, but I guess he'll have to play. All right. We got the Suns though, so Booker, Green, Allen, Dunn, Malawaj, KPJ is gonna be a really good series for Giannis right now. But against Phoenix, without him, we are gonna go on 3-1. We could still come back into this series potentially, but who knows if we even could. We're faced with the game 6 in Phoenix to go to a game 7. They have it's a back and forth scoring game, and we're gonna get the win. All right. You win 31 from Booker, 31 from Steph, 20 from Claxton, 12 from Jalen Smith, from Jordan Miller, 9 from Keegan Murray. Okay. Game 7 time. Is there any chance? No, there's no chance. He'll be out at least 2 to 4 more weeks. So he could return next series. Could return next series. But yeah, time to see what'll happen. I'm guessing it's the Steph Curry show. I guess it is. Who else has stepped up for us? I mean, Murray averaging 15. No, some guys have stepped up, like Miller averaging 15 off the bench. But game 7 time. We'll see what we can do. Advance to the Spurs without Giannis. So even if we do win, what'll happen anyway. But unfortunately, we're not going to get that. We're going to lose the Phoenix Suns. So we're going to lose 121 to 96. We're winning the chase with Giannis 100%. They're even going to 7 without him. But of course, man, he just had to get injured in the final season. At least we got our championship. I can't even be mad at this. Literally, I have Steph wearing number 23 right now. But whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Do you guys think Giannis will go to the Warriors, or comment on the where you think he's going to go? But have a great day or night. Peace.